So that was the second I had to face everything that was in there. So what I did when I started to feel ugly and self-conscious and X, Y, and Z, I thought of what can I do. So I started to walk because I knew in my last season when I started to walk, my mind started to get clear and I started to go the right direction, but then I got distracted and fell off. So I was like, let me go back to that. And I was journaling. I was writing a lot, and that is when I picked back up my love for poetry. So when I was dealing with Giselle, I was doing poetry, but all my poems was about him, and they were centered about just either blinded by his love or just uplifting him as a person. Like literally, like he was my muse at that time for sure. And after that, I wasn't. But then after the time where I was left with just me, myself, and I was starting to do what made me happy and what things brought me therapy without seeking things to numb me, but me to like actually find therapeutic ways to cope with the stuff. So I started journaling. I started making vision boards. I started walking. I started exercising like times 10. And I'm not gonna lie, the exercising I was doing, I was writing it down, putting how many sets I was gonna do, what I was gonna do, how my routine was gonna go Monday through Friday. And I actually started to do, in the beginning, I was working out every day. I did not have an off day, but it was really therapeutic. And then I started pushing myself. Once I seen that wasn't enough, I started pushing myself to exercise for a certain amount of time. Like my walks used to be 4 laps. I started to do 5 to 6 laps. And then I started pushing myself to doing a certain amount of steps and miles per day. Like, you feel me? But in the time that I was doing that, I started to get wisdom on how to heal my body holistically. And I started to get ways to do it in an herbalistic way. So I found ways to grow my hair. I found ways to heal my body. I found ways to eat healthy in a conscious way. That the things that I started to feed my body started to feed me mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. That my rhymes and my poems started to elevate. My mindset started to elevate. My intelligence got greater. I didn't want to be in the same place I was in. I didn't want to stay stuck and stagnant. That I ended up starting to volunteer at the county building, and I will get to that story tomorrow because that is what you guys will get to hear about in that journey as well. And then we'll just take it one day at a time, and then sooner or later we will get to the story on how I fell off this time and what I used